do I join the stream while here?
I mean, well, I am going to be streaming, so if you want to look at the chat, not going to stop you. You can also give fake money for, you know, kisses and shit.
I get my stream points.
What's that?
I can get my stream points while being in person. I can get Kobold time happen.
Oh. Double time.
What the
Hi, Danny. You like alkaline?
6-minute warning? All right. The camera makes us look like Batman. Pretty cool.
Wait, what makes
I
this
don't know. It
look
looks
like
like a Nolan Batman. For our camera. Hi, everybody.
Now is the time on Sprockets when we dance. You are not dancing. Giant. Look at me. Come on, kisses.
I get a ball.
That's not okay.
That's
Please
not-
shatter everything.
It's a bouncy ball, so it's kind of hard.
They usually are. All balls are bouncy at some point. What?
Hey,
I notice you're a female now.
All balls are bouncy.
No. No. It's not me.
I'm going to bounce your balls.
Do not bounce my balls.
I got to go to Indy for a
Also, can we just go over a moment how terrified I was the moment I heard a furry exclaim from the audience, "I found a ball!" There are so many bad paths that could take. That's just what that thing do. That's its MO.
I stuck it in my head.
I overplan shit, that poster falls down, and Zanny makes upside down pizza. There are facts in this world.
We all have our specialties.
So we do. I do love your specialty.
The status.
Hello.
We're gonna do that.
Absolutely.
You laugh.
Oh, hi, Sass.
Oh, hi.
Beep bop boop. We got the chat. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, beep bop boop.
We got some beep bop boop in the Twitch chat. We are on Alkaline Zadie at Twitch and also dragget.com. We'll get you there as well.
We are streaming this out live right now, so if you scream at us, your voices will be immortalized.
Please, no nipples.
Wait, so this is being live streamed?
This
Live
is being live
stream.
streamed.
Hey, so what's your favorite mattress brand? Because I've been really enamored with Casper. Casper mattresses have been nothing but super.
Are you
supportive
trying to
and
get
soft.
paid on my station? You can't just do your plugs on my station. That's not how it works.
Bitch,
Is
it's
it?
all about
podcast
Serta
sponsored by
mattresses. What is
Audible.
this shit?
Oh my god, we gotta
Yeah.
go?
Oh, we're gonna go.
Mattresses?
Yeah,
Guys!
I got sheep.
What?
The sheep know how a good mattress is. It said there's not.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, what is wrong with you? It's purple. That's the way to go. You gotta go with
God
purple.
damn it!
Purple's great, okay?
It's a sleep number bed, you fucks. Oh wait.
Is this what adults
That's our one. Nope.
Yes.
PG-13.
Yes, this is what we argue about. Adults argue about property and beds.
property in bed?
Yeah.
Fun fact, but when you come down to visit me after Megaplex, you're gonna be sleeping on a $13,000 sleeping on a mattress.
What's the number?
69.
Finally.
Finally, a mattress made for the discerning cobalt and ferret. Oh my god.
69.
What time is it?
It
Time for you to
is
watch. It is 9:27.
not quite there.
Not quite there
Not
yet.
quite there. Hey, guest of honor, how you doing?
I'm here. How are you?
Doing pretty good. It's pretty cool to have our intern being a guest of honor.
It's so
Makes us
great.
feel pretty good.
I'm
Right?
unpaid in both positions.
All right, high five. A truly of the moment.
Truly of the
Unpaid and putting shit out there.
Yup.
You know? Yeah, I get it.
Oh my
Don't you love it?
I love it.
Actually found out you can get paid if you so choose. We have a lifetime supply of Soylent, generously
Jesus
donated by
Christ.
a friend over here who almost killed themselves on it. So that's nice. We got a surplus.
Yeah.
What is Soylent?
Google Soylent Green.
Soylent.
Made of people.
Okay, status. What if I told you we have a lifetime supply of Slim Fast? Does that make more sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, good. So Soylent is the powderized version of Slim Fast that marketing geniuses realized they could name after cannibalism, and then people would throw parties and put peanut butter in it.
It's pretty accurate.
It's how that stuff works.
Like I saw Charlton Heston say that word. It's like that's how it worked. That's how I said it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I want to eat people.
And then,
I do that a lot.
Honestly, I think they make a good ecological point. Soylent Green is very economical. It feeds the people well.
Right? It doesn't sound too crazy anymore. Anyway.
Oh my god.
There was a book I read, and I can't remember what it was, but I just wanted to let you all know I read books. It was about this. It was about a spaceship that was going to take 5 generations of people to get to the planet they were going to.
Okay.
So but they're on a closed spaceship. So every time someone died, they just recycled the person. And they made a whole religion out of it. They're like, once I pass, I will become one with the rest of the system. And they're allowed to keep 2 grains of their ashes, and that's it.
Yeah. What do you think the Captain Planet was? It started that society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What version of Captain Planet did you watch?
The good one.
Fair enough.
The dark, gritty reboot.
Ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, welcome to the Dragget Show!
We are streaming on Twitch on Alkali and Zanny or dragonshow.com, if you will. Here's our guest of honor, Status Ferret.
Welcome to the Dragget Show, the show you know you'll love. We hope you stick around for the madness because we got all sorts of surprises coming your way. You'll hear of them all if you decide to stay. Welcome to the Dragget Show, we got tons of laughs to spare. We're aiming for 10,000 subs and we're almost there. When we reach it, we'll throw the coolest carnival. We'll celebrate Year of the Pirate and the Blood Ritual. Welcome to the Dragget Show. We brought that booze to share and enough fizzy cherry cola to make our problems disappear. We got fizzy cherry cola, the Blood Ritual, dick-shaped things, and so much more. So sit back, relax, crack open a beer, cause there's Annie the Blue and Alkali's not here.
Give it up for our unpaid intern. It's so good at strumming. For so
Thank
cheap.
you.
I love that we're just calling them our unpaid intern now because boy, do we have a story for you.
We do?
Absolutely.
All right.
So, did you guys know that in the world of academia as it stands, you can get an internship with something like the Dragget Show for college credits?
Really?
Yep.
So,
Status?
I had a professor last semester who hated my guts. Literally, just this woman is the personification of the term passive aggressive. Like, she hates me for no reason. I found out that she was the head of the internship department, so I was like, cool, we're gonna mess with her. So I asked them one day, and I was like, hey, have you ever thought about having a social media manager to post highlights from the show and to use your Twitter and things like that? And they're like, yeah, we've thought about it, but we have no way to pay you. And I'm like, I have a fantastic idea. So it was made official today. I am getting 4 college credit hours for the semester for messing around on their Twitter. I'm not joking. It is the best thing ever. And the professor who hated me had to sign off on this.
That's my favorite part.
It is the absolute best thing ever.
Now, Zanny and I have a question for you.
Yep.
This professor, because we have to do a paragraph essay. What is it? Once a month, right?
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks? Well, this is no longer.
Well, no, I have to do the paragraph, quote unquote, logging my progress, and you basically just have to write a sentence or two that says, yeah, you're doing great.
All right. So now we need to decide. How are we writing that sentence? Zanny, what if we play Scrabble and are only allowed to use words from the board that have scored more than 10 points?
Oh, Jesus
Do you
Christ.
think you could write this? You're an author! I don't know if you guys know this. Zanny started writing porn, and I wasn't supposed to talk about that.
Oh, I have a story behind that.
Look, all I know is that we are in a relationship. My entire life in a relationship has been the same thing. You look at your phone, you get a long message from your significant other, you're in trouble. Now it's like, oh God, what's happened? Jerry and Terry and Mary and Ben went into the henhouse again. Like, oh, I like phones now.
That's funny because you never answer yours.
You don't send me porn.
It sounds like I'm making porn for children or something.
Look, if you want that kind of intro, you're going to have to pay me. Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
So can I tell my porn story?
Please.
Do you know my brother has been running a dildo business out of our basement for over a year and I had no idea about it?
I have so many questions and want 0 of the answers.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Come to Fables for Fermented Ferrets and you might be able to hear that full story. It's Sunday at 10:30.
All I gotta say is the Christmas presents better be interesting this year. Come on, up your game!
No, they
Oh
can't
my-
be because my father doesn't know about it either.
Ah, well, what a great way to find out. Merry Christmas, Dad.
Merry Christmas, Dad. You know how I got really obsessed with 3D printing? So here's why.
Imagine a tree chopper that shoots confetti. Confetti?
Confetti.
That's a word.
Nailed it.
Come on.
A tree chopper?
Tree topper. Dick on the tree!
No, we don't put a dick on the tree. We put Gerard the Christmas Gnome, which you should stream on my Spotify because I wrote that song. Anyway, I'm your guest of honor.
If they had a tree topper that could shoot confetti, they would put on the end of condoms so that one can't go through. Oh.
I'm sorry, are you suggesting we put a condom on the dildo we are using as the tree topper? Barely religious at this point, don't you think?
Hey, I got 99 of those. You want one?
Only for Christmas.
Merry Dickmas.
And officially.
Status? I have 2 questions for you.
Go for it.
You will listen to them both before answering either.
All right.
1, why do you have 99 condoms on you? And 2, why isn't it the obvious 100 that you started with? Because no one starts with 99 condoms. What the fuck? I mean, what the screw? I can say that.
Do you want me to go through the whole story?
Dear God, no. Is it 99 little stories?
No. No. My pet fish got me 100 condoms.
Now, that explains everything.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was a weird trade-off that my friend did. They needed me to transport 100 condoms back to their dorm, and they happened to be babysitting my fish that weekend. So I offered my backpack and then forgot to give them the condoms when I dropped off the fish. So I ended up with 100 condoms in my backpack. And then one fell out of my backpack.
Told ya.
And I ran a radio station or a radio show on my college campus, and one fell out in the booth, and I didn't know until 3 hours later when I got an email saying, "Hey, you're not in trouble, but we have questions." So about a week ago, I went to Chicago to visit these two, and guess what went through TSA? 99 condoms because they're still in my backpack. Hey, guess what came to Indie FurCon with me? 99 condoms. Hold on a minute.
Oh, 99 condoms in your check bag. 99 condoms to check. Send it through. What do? 98 condoms to check in the bag. And then That's the rest of the show.
TSA's got some weird songs, man. I tell you what.
What the fuck?
So in case you thought I was
Christmas is
joking,
here. Or Halloween.
I'm sorry, we have a question apparently. What?
It's a side hustle.
Okay, if that's where all the condoms are, where are all the crayons?
Sorry.
I was gonna say I found another.
So sorry.
This is for you.
why is this happening? I don't think you understand. I literally had to put a rubber band around them because they're all over the place.
Oh my god.
Can I leave now?
Not yet. Before we go, status.
What?
What else are you doing during the con, and where can they find you?
Literally everything. I'm on 31 panels, and you can find me at midnight in here, running Midnight at IFC, which is going to be extremely fun. You can find me at statusferret.com, bandcamp.com/statusferret. You can also find me on literally everything at statusferret, and you can also find me running their Twitter.
Woo! And Fur, as Status's handler, where can they find you, and what are you doing this time?
You can find me under a bridge usually.
Excellent.
I'm doing a panel tomorrow called Persona Night Fight.
No,
I'm
you're good.
also I'm also doing a DJ set tomorrow at 11 p.m., but I physically won't be there, and I'm not going to say anymore.
Fur. Are you working remote?
I will be performing from somewhere else.
Okay, I can't wait to see this.
Damn it.
Guys, give it up for your guest of honor, Status Ferret! And their handler, the always amazing Fur. Thank you guys so much for being here.
You're my handler now.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Yes.
It's your show. You do the true intro.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Dragget Show, the Dragon Fair together on Xanny's Alkali.
I'm not here!
And we are a long ways in. It's the Dragon Show at Indie FurCon. Woo!
Hey! Show the audience. Show them
Yeah.
the audience. Look at all these
Hello
people.
audience. Now you're
You all have to
performers.
sign a waiver.
Yeah, sorry. God damn it.
You're all interns now.
Is this how cops feel? I don't want to do the paperwork.
I just have one question. Are you paying them?
Only in cigarettes.
Anyone got a Joker cannon?
They have to smoke them then.
I'll do it for free as long as I get.
Yeah.
Ah!
Hey.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
Oh boy, yay!
The condom total is now 97 for those who are keeping track. And you know where I'm rooming.
Why are we part of so many condom totals?
I don't know.
That's what she said.
So we got to hear a wonderful story about Status going through TSA with 99 condoms. But you know what? That's out in public. That's embarrassing of its own. I get that. Zan, when I went to the mail and encountered the first gallon of lube, would you like to continue the story from there?
Well, sometimes when you get very high and go on Amazon.com, you sometimes forget there's a subscription option. And sometimes you want, lubrication for the new exciting new hole you're getting. So, I got a lot. I didn't realize I was making such a commitment to my new commitments.
I understand. It happens.
So, yes,
Gallon 1.
gallon one arrived. Oh boy, my gallon lube is here. Hey, wait. There's no way to get this stuff out. There's just a cap. There's no pump. So I complained to them. I was like, hey, could you send me a new one? I can't use this, or. So they're like, oh, okay. Send me the same goddamn thing. No pump still. And I'm like, oh, god damn it.
Lube 2. These are 2 days apart. I have now picked up the mail on 2 separate days and found not one, but 2 gallons of lube.
I mean, your mailman
Was
was wondering
it just
what
the container, or did it come in a box?
It had a lot of things it came with, okay? The pump wasn't one of them, but we're at 2 gallons of lube.
What did your mailman say?
They don't talk to us anymore because our mailbox goes directly into our bedroom. We have one of those mail slots that goes into the house. And when I bought my home, it was a foreclosure. And one of the things that I didn't have was a really good bedroom. Every room in the house was a little small. And I realized if I knocked out the hallway closet and knocked out the back bedroom closet, I was really increasing the size of my bedroom. But that meant that the mailbox goes directly into the room. So one day, this beautiful girl and me are showing our love to each other. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And from outside, oh no.
Our mailman knows too much.
Way too
Way
much.
too much.
We give them chocolates on Christmas. I force them to make eye contact. It's adorable. Do you know the mail slot man?
They're like, are these chocolates? They're like, oh yeah, they're just chocolates.
I love that not everyone. Okay, so we are very kind and neighborly people. I cooked for our neighbors. If you move into my neighborhood, I'll make you a treat. And if you move into my neighborhood, all of my neighbors will tell you that I am a hardcore stoner and you shouldn't trust me, which I get.
I want to be with
To this day, the way I ensure anyone I bake for is, I own a pack of colored toothpicks. If it's got cannabis in it, it's got a green toothpick. I will never fuck that up. And because of that is why Tom accepts brownies from us to this day. He's like, you know what? Yeah, you had a plan. Okay, you're not going to get me high accidentally. I'm in, young man.
Proper labeling.
Proper labeling.
And honestly, usually you can taste it. But that's
By the time you taste it, it should be too late. These are my brownies. You shovel them in or you don't even taste them, bitch.
You would specialize in that, wouldn't you?
Damn right I would.
Damn it. You're going to drug your dad.
Okay.
He is.
No, I am not. Don't say it like
Yeah,
that.
you're going to drug your dad.
So I'm going to
Well,
drug my
watching
dad. My father has mentioned to me that he loves the concept. It's just, Danny, that's not something we did in my time. It would take somebody to bake it into a food item and hand it to me and not say anything and then stared at me. That would be the only way. I'm like, fuck me, you want me to drug you. So instead, I'm gonna bleach a green toothpick. That way I don't break my rule. No, I'm literally going over there in a week. We're watching Better Call Saul, and I'm going to tell him, Dad, America is about to ban cannabis. Don't ask questions. This is the last joint. Are you sure you don't want to try? Because that should be just enough for him to go, fucking fine. And that's all I want out of life. That's all I want out of life.
You won.
I won.
You truly won. We won the war on drugs against our parents.
Exactly.
Right? We went to DARE, and this is the conclusion of that story.
How poor was DARE for you?
Oh, it's
How
terrible.
pointless was DARE for you?
Oh yeah, we had a guy who looked like Stephen Colbert. Who was a
I'm sorry,
cop.
you had Stephen Colbert as
We had-
officer. Yeah, that was your
we had
officer friendly.
Stephen Colbert, totally.
Stephen Colbert!
He did. He looked like he could give the news, and he was all right. But yeah, how was yours?
Mine got most of the room to smoke weed.
Good on him.
My
That's a good
DARE
call.
officer came in with a swagger. Good news for you. If you go into a 6th grade classroom and you have swagger, they will eat you alive. And that is what these guys did, because he went up there and started giving his speech. He's like, I'll bet you guys don't even know what heroin looks like. I bet you guys don't even know what a pill smells like. I bet you don't even know what cannabis feels like. I'm sorry, I bet you don't even know what a cannabis dealer looks like. And a kid in the class goes, Jeff does, and everyone laughed. And the cop goes, that wasn't funny. Why was that funny? You know why that's funny? Because everyone in the class found out we could buy weed through Jeff. At the same time, on the same day, that kid started high school with a car. Let's just leave it at that. Go Dare.
Go Dare.
Go Dare.
I got a picture with the dare lion, high as balls with red eyes. I didn't know if he was like serious dare lion or kidding dare.
Was this at a fur con?
Yes.
I'm sorry. How high were you in that moment that you think the actual dare lion is showing up at fur cons trying to make a difference?
I thought he'd finally, give it up and come to the other side.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Yeah, I just saw it in my eyes, okay, I see the light.
That's a way better story,
I
Gibbs.
see the
Thank you
gray,
for that
green,
sub.
Gray light.
There is crazy stuff going on in chat right now, and it worries me.
I'm scared too.
Okay, something happened in chat. Hey, chat, what the hell just happened? Because...
Okay. I'm sure they're taking care of it.
Okay. Thanks, Jen. We normally do this in front of a giant TV in our garage. And recently I was like, hey, maybe we should move the studio to a new location. Sam looks at me like, yeah. Do we still have the projector? Like, the projector, because First Squared bought what we call the Unicorn. A screen projector, reverse screen projector that's made specifically to go very short distances, like behind back of house, to still get that full picture. And I realized what they want is a 120-inch TV so they can finally read the chat. Yay. I feel so bad for that. Holy shit, guys.
Oh, what's going on?
Okay, there's just a shit ton of subs going on. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Those are all amazing.
Thank you.
Just so you guys know, we do this 4 times a week. If you're ever free on a Monday, this is Furry. We are the Dragget Show. One of the things is obviously being part of the community. If you're ever looking for something to do, Monday night, 7 p.m., we do Jackbox in a huge group game. We have easily gotten 16 people, 17 people playing games at the same time.
Is that snake outside?
No, it's a snake.
Oh,
it's
snake.
adorable. Look at it. I love it. It's so cute.
It is a cute snake.
Snake. Sorry, there is no part of me that's not going to yell at the snake in the room. This is awesome.
It's the best necklace.
We have the best
The living
charity.
necklace. Come on.
The charity just brings snakes to throw at people. We're just going to let you guys know that.
Snake put.
The snake.
So, strangely enough, we've gotten from competitive tag, and now suddenly we're getting into weird Olympic events.
Yeah, no, this is Status's fault. This is Status's fault. Status
Is that what
visited.
happened?
Yes!
God damn it, Status.
Status visited and we're like, hey, we've got some fun stuff to watch. Do you have anything fun? They're like, competitive tag. And we're like, what? And they go, I already pushed play. So YouTube played one video of competitive tag. YouTube also has my search history of about 20 hours of snooker a day every day of COVID. So now it knows. And now we get some shit.
The best part is, it's throwing sports at us we didn't even know existed. Like, I swear to God, there's like Ninja Chase, where it was in German.
It was in German.
And everyone runs around on these elevated platforms and across on like little squares and stuff. They invented this from like park benches and stuff, right?
They're totally, this
100%.
is stay out of the lava. It's balance beam tag in a square. Done German style. They are diving at one another, trying to get across, and he's like, yeah, this is perfect.
And it's like 3 feet up. It's super dangerous. Like, they watch competitive tag and be like, no, not dangerous enough.
I do love weird sports, though.
No.
Weird sports have always been fun for me. I got into snooker because I'm like, that pool table looks too big. There's too many balls. I got to see this. And then I saw a butler. Tell me you're not going to watch a sport if all of a sudden you realize the referee is a butler. Get you drinks, yell at the audience for you, butler. Greatest sport ever. Okay.
I'm like, is Batman playing?
Batman is definitely playing. He's got the angles. You can always tell. He's really good at it.
Alfred, clean my balls. I'm going again. So he really likes snooker.
He does. He does like snooker.
Also, what was it? Australian football has a butler too. They have you
football,
out there in a golden suit. If you don't know Australian football, there's a referee that looks like Alkali, and when you score a field goal, he does this. It's amazing.
Well,
it feels so good.
I had to watch Australian football because, as most great stories do, this one starts with, so there it was high. And I'm flipping through stations and I see football. I see normal, everyday football because it was zoomed in. And then the two team captains walked to the center of the field and like, is this soccer? And then the ref took the football and slammed it into the ground, and one of the centers tackled the other one, and the ball went flying, and the ref ran away. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. But I will dedicate the next 8 hours of my life to whatever tournament this is. Australian football is a bop. It is the most high-contact, non-rugby sport there is.
And somehow that led YouTube to competitive rock, paper, scissors.
That's it, Dad.
We showed Status the world championship of rock, paper, scissors, where it was like Scissor Betty versus Rock Hard Dan or something like that.
Good old Rock Hard Dan.
And the best part is they had like nicknames based on what they usually throw. They're like, oh, they're gonna throw what they usually go with? Oh shit. It was so dumb.
I love that stuff.
It was wonderfully dumb.
See, I like competitive paper, rock, scissors because if you get really into it, if you get really frustrated and then throw rock, you're like already halfway to the punch. So no matter, it's kind of like hockey, but just not quite there yet.
Yeah. There's never been a more vicarious sport I've ever seen. Like, oh yeah, I could do that. I literally could do that.
Well, and then don't forget, that led us to the sport that we looked at. We're like, oh, I literally can never do that. It really exists. Do yourself a favor and look it up. Combat juggling.
Oh God.
You haven't lived until you hear, and the two of them walk at each other, and one of them just takes one of the pins and kind of hits the other guy with it a little. They just kind of get in each other's way, and eventually one of them gets frustrated and leaves. Like, I don't get that one, but it's fun.
That's totally how they solve problems in the circus back in the day. Like, all right, juggle off.
Oh my God. Which, again, where did that one leave us? Because you weren't ready for this one.
Which one was that?
The only one we turned off.
Can't remember.
We turned it off because of who was playing, but we did get to see what was happening. That's right, it was your boys in blue pushing a giant soccer ball with about 10 people per team on the field, 3 of them having tasers. Now I will admit,
Taser ball.
I was interested, but taser ball is not for the weak of heart.
That's just flexing.
Literally. Right?
Yeah.
What other
The ball just dies. Woo! Has a heart attack. Okay, I'm done.
There's got to be other like crazy sports out there. Like
Marble racing.
Marble.
I
Racing's
love
amazing.
marble racing.
Olympics.
Oh, the
Right?
Marble Olympics are great. They do so much effort into that. What do you got?
Berber.
What?
Armored combat.
I have seen that. We watch that at work every once in a while. They thought that was what my LARP was. And I told them, oh, no, those guys are pussy compared to what we did. And then I walked away. They were not. Those guys are dangerous.
Was that?
No shit, you play.
Nice.
You're going to die.
Other than that, yeah, probably.
I would get a good concussion.
That needs to be in the Olympics. I would watch the Olympics for that. Are you kidding me?
I would totally watch full contact medieval fight club.
Yes. The restrictions are you get to make a certain amount of armor. And it's just wood.
Well, and it's medieval. Medieval makes you think D&D. We've got all these different courses. What if, like in Mortal Kombat, you had to go to the different arenas? So instead of like going to...
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we got to fight at the shot put. So they're just beating the shit out of each other while people are shooting the shot put at them.
That is literally the opposite of the idea of the Olympics. Like Street Fighter 2, in Street Fighter didn't get it. It's like, you're not supposed to fly over and fight all these people. No, you all get together in one place so you can all fight. It's much more efficient.
Yeah, but we're in one place now. Think of how much better Medieval Fight Club is going to be when it confuses the shit out of the fencers.
Even better.
Ting, ting, ting! Ah! Ah!
Can we make it in the Olympics that they have to wear during travel? They have to wear their armor.
You have
to hold their honor.
Screw that, no, horse and cart only. You must arrive at the Olympics in horse and cart.
What if you have to go across the ocean? Is it tough shit? Bering Strait?
Excuse me, water polo exists. Those are horses that are good in water. Get them to help.
Jet ski.
Jet ski is also acceptable. Jet ski is a horse. It's just a jet ski with a chance on it. That's the rudder. It's like, that's fine. Then also with the chance, you break it off and then you. What do you got?
This is an actual sport.
What is it?
Quidditch.
Quidditch.
It's an actual sport.
Okay, so they did. I heard that. I didn't think that was real. They actually did that.
Yes.
Did they fix the part of the game where the only reason to play it is to find the golden snitch?
Actually, they still have that, I'm pretty sure.
There is no reason to do anything else!
Right?
I hate those books.
No, I agree with you.
Sarathan, what do you got?
There is actually a medieval one and also Jedi fighting. It's all on ESPN.
Hell yeah!
Ooh, it's on the Ocho?
It's on the Ocho.
I love
Are
the
you
Ocho!
kidding me?
Yeah.
We live in a
Jedi
time.
fighting with lightsabers. Fake.
I am so happy. I want to see lightsaber.
I want to
fighting.
say lightsaber fight too.
Oh,
Did I tail Dead Man's Dodgeball alone with you or on the show?
I think you did, yeah, before, yeah.
Do you guys know what Dead Man's Dodgeball is?
All I want to know is, it doesn't matter if you have the high ground. That's all I
Holy
wanna know.
shit! Holy shit!
I have the high ground. I win. That's it. You just win if you get the high ground.
Yeah, well, the other person gets half points.
Oh, nice. So yeah, Dead Man's Dodgeball.
Okay, does anyone here know what Dead Man's Dodgeball is? Raise your hand.
9.
That breaks my brain! Okay, you need to understand when I tell you this. All of us in my gym class thought this was a totally normal game of dodgeball. This is just the way high schoolers do it. Because when we showed up, we got Coach Gauger. Coach Gauger was our gym coach, and Coach Gauger was one of those guys. Don't only pull yourself up by your bootstraps, hang yourself with them too. Gauger had opinions. And if you did a full day doing the most boring thing in gym, which was, of course, track and field, something that you were genuinely good at, and something that I genuinely pretended to be sick during. If you did that, the next day you got to play dodgeball, and he only played one version of dodgeball, and that's Dead Man's Dodgeball. Dead Man's Dodgeball came into existence because the school does not understand how a work order slip works. Coach Gauger had ordered 60 tabards, jerseys, green and red. They ordered 60 green and 60 red. Gauger had twice the number of these jerseys. How do you use them? Dead Man's Dodgeball is played thusly. You have a gym class of 40 students. 20 versus 20. Get onto the court. Half court line is the midway point. Good. All the balls are lined up there. Go. When you are hit by a dodgeball, you immediately lay down. Bonus points if you die in a Hollywood-like flat fashion. Backflips, cool as shit. Broken collarbones, whatever. We were idiots. One kid. That's when we had to stop playing this stupid game. Now, you're on the ground. You've been hit. Well, what does that mean? Well, you probably got killed on your team's side. So your team can run out there, grab you, and drag you back out of bounds on the basketball court where you can stand up and you're in the game. Kind of fun, right? No. The other team can also pick you up and drag you, and if they bring you to their side, change your tabard. And that's when they realized you could be thrown. So now, Mike, the biggest jock in the class, and Chanowski, the smallest guy in the class, got together and formed a plan. We called it centripetal force. Because he could skee-ball this kid from the half-court line as long as he spun around. That's Dead Man's Dodgeball. We played that for years in gym class with so many injuries. They got to the point, I told you this, they actually put down mats out of bounds because we were throwing each other so much. Which means this guy's first option before, wow, we're making concussions happen, from maybe we shouldn't do that, went, we own wrestling mats, lay them down! You had weird shit in your school.
No, I just love that your guy was like, yeah, fuck them. Fuck those kids.
Right? Oh,
No,
Gauger was
man.
totally like that.
You know, by the time they recover from this, I'll be long gone.
And he was.
Hey! Perfect crime.
Perfect crime.
I don't know. Did I have any weird thing like that in my high school or anything?
Well, you had your art competitions that we didn't have anything like that at
What?
mine.
Oh, art was just not allowed in the Catholic high school?
Yeah, no, we were Catholics. We already did art. We had the Renaissance.
Are
Now
you
it's
drawing
your turn.
Jesus?
We don't want to
Dad.
show you how good we are.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice. Show you how good we are at art?
Oh yeah, didn't you see all the cherubs and the naked?
No, you always have to hire some queer, like Michelangelo.
That's how good we are at art. We hire
Yeah,
the right
exactly.
people. See?
Anyway.
I'm capitalism.
I know, you look like... Never mind.
They yelled at that at me once.
Yes.
I got in trouble for pacing on top of a parking structure. I wasn't allowed to be up there. And when I told them I got in trouble, Zan yells at me.
You literally look like capitalism. As
Thanks,
far as,
babe.
if you saw him in a black and white security video, pacing back and forth on a cell phone, I would call fucking Batman. Like, that is not a normal incident.
God damn it. Stop calling Batman
Oh,
on me.
Batman. Oh,
Stop calling Batman on me.
He's got to do shit.
Hey, Robin.
Otherwise, he just thinks about his dead parents all day. So he's got to punch poor people in the face. All right.
Computer, how dead our parent?
Parents are still dead. Sorry. You're good.
Old joke.
Old joke for the people in
Old
the chat.
man.
Oh, jeez.
No, school guy. I mean, you had your art contest in school. I know that was very different than mine. Like, your guys
So-
gave a shit about art.
Yeah, they didn't just like have an art wing and like kids would look at the arts.
Literally had no art class in my school.
That's crazy.
We had CAD, computer aided design. That was our art.
That counts?
Yeah.
All right, all
That was the
right.
only art class we had.
Yeah, we had. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we had.
That's fun.
I like CAD. CAD was fun.
I love Karen.
You would have loved the pottery class and all the bullshit on the walls. Oh my god.
Wait,
What?
you had a pottery class?
Yes, we had the ghost corner. If you want to Patrick Swayze it up, it's right there. Kids did it all the time. You want to fucking do it with the fucking pottery? Yeah.
My God.
Well, the best part was my first art teacher he was amazing because he was like that hippie that was past his prime and just talking things like, nah, racism doesn't make, this is true, this is what he said. Racism doesn't make any sense because what we see is actually the opposite color of what they are, and that's a reflected light, so what they think they are is actually the opposite of what it is. And I'm like, okay. And then later, I asked for a hall pass, and he gave me this. I was like, oh, can I have a hall pass? I did not understand at the time what was wrong with my teacher. I now know. We do it often. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Also, can we go back to in the Wayback Machine for a moment and go over the time you absolutely mortified your art teacher? They were giving a lecture.
Oh, God. Are you serious?
Absolutely, that's one of the
Damn it.
funniest damn things I've ever heard.
Where my teacher is at? Yes. Oh, okay. My teacher's having a lecture and going on about this famous artist and going, oh, but he was a great artist, but tragically his life ended when he was accidentally hit by a train. And I go, because you're like, that is not funny. I'm like, sorry. Because it's hard to get accidentally hit by a train. I can see myself doing that because I'm an artist and I can totally see how that happens. And the best part is, I thought it was funny because what was his last thing in life was to be an artist. He painted the train. I know!
Yeah, but I love it. It's hysterical.
I'm sorry.
And that artist has stuck with Zanny all these years because when we went on vacation with our friends, and we got so drunk that we were all just kind of running around in this summer home, just yelling and screaming at each other, and my buddy John tossed me towards the wall where I hit a giant piece of watercolor art on the wall that fell to the ground. All of us in shock, totally still like, oh, and this one runs forward and yells,
"It's okay, I'm an artist."
Splat.
"Thanks, baby."
I got you covered.
I know. If we needed to repaint that whole thing, you would have got it immediately.
I can paint some boats. Come on.
I could paint some boats.
Paint some boats. What's that? You can paint a train. What's that?
If only if you want to scar millions of children.
Wait, did they bury one of the trains, like, in a brick,
Like Thomas the Tank Engine?
yeah.
Hold on,
Like for
did they
realsies?
seal an immortal train into a never-opening tunnel?
Like a post style, like brick
Henry in the tunnel.
Well, no.
Listen,
That's
Thomas the
around
Tank
the
Engine is
pole.
already creepy enough. Do you think that it's not already scarring children?
Yeah.
They shoved a sentient train into a tunnel because they wouldn't do what they wanted.
That was diesel.
They did that in Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
Why are they doing this in children's? Why?
Because existential crisis is common for children.
I guess so. We're gonna bury you in the wall. Do you know what gave me nightmares as a kid? And this will age me. The sequel to The Wizard of Oz. If you touch the sand, you turn to sand. You remember how horrifying that shit was?
Nightmares for months.
Yes, Return to Oz. It's
Never
insane.
saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the wheel bike people.
The Wheelman, yes,
Yeah.
is crazy.
It's so creepy.
Isn't that nightmare fuel?
It's such nightmare fuel.
Thank you.
I don't know that one.
I grew up on Watership Down because our parents didn't pay any attention. Oh, it's got bunny rabbits. Look.
Oh.
Put the kids in front of it, and we'll go talk in the kitchen.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not fun.
Okay.
Titanic for kids.
Out of Jimmy's head.
Oh my God.
Childhood trauma, everybody. Woo! No, sorry.
Yeah, mine was a lot different. I would be the one, my brother and myself. I can't take all the credit for this. He was a master. See, you got traumatized by what your parents did. We just traumatized our parents by living.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
so much better that way. The sneaking out of the house, I'll never forget this one. Me and my brother, I actually just took you here. I just took you here.
Oh,
yeah. One night, my friends who had already been driving, like, you know, right when you have access to a car, you and your friend group, the first one, pure, unadulterated freedom. It's there, it's in your clutches. Now, we had always played D&D in my basement. My basement has windows that go right up to the ground level. That's where we put all the sodas. We put them right outside the window, which also means a long time ago, I cut those windows out. There's no screen, there's nothing. It's the perfect place to crawl out of my house. So at midnight, my friend showed up on a side street. I crawled out of my house and we did what any high school student would do with pure freedom. We went to the most haunted cemetery in America and started taking pictures with an old camera, hoping to see a ghost. And we did. We did. The first picture we took, big, white, bright orb right over my shoulder. Throughout the night, I'm not kidding, I am not making this up, Hand to God. Throughout the night, more white orbs. Most of them centralized around me. And it wasn't until the last picture, when I took a picture of my buddy, who could be considered a bit of a scaredy cat, because they freaked out when there was about 20 orbs floating around them in this picture. And I'm looking on, flabbergasted, amazed, because ghosts exist. And my friend Tom takes the camera, takes my cigarette, takes a puff, taps it, takes a picture, and shows me 200 orbs! My cigarette ash had been reflecting into the camera the whole night. But for a good hour, we believed in ghosts. So when I got home to my parents sitting at a kitchen table, shot glasses in front of them, the scotch already poured, the lights off. You know how that one goes. They turn them on when you walk in. And my father, not my mom, where have you been? So I showed him the photos with 20 orbs in it. And he looked at me, he looked at her, he goes, you have to deal with this. I was hoping it was drinking. And just kind of left. So, yeah, I traumatized them.
I love ghosts.
Right?
Oh. How's the chat doing?
Chat's awesome.
Hi, chat.
It's your
Stink waves? No. I always can't remember.
Oh, my phone died.
Oh no! How about you furry?
Well.
You're... Back in my day, we had fucking pocket schedules and shit. And a giant book. That's right. Zanny, yes.
Zanny.
Since you forgot to post the Question Masters post for this convention.
Oh.
You did it, the last one you posted was on 8/20.
Yeah, I always forget to do that. We always forget to...
What do you got, buddy?
So the theme is Mission Impossible. The Dragget Show is tasked with assembling a crew that makes every single member say, "Oh, you son of a bitch, I'm in." You have to steal Kage's wine cellar.
The whole cellar?
I'm down.
The whole cellar.
How do you do it?
Oh, no, we gotta raid the whole cellar.
Or you go. I got the music with
You have a weekend.
Okay. So Zanny's 11. Okay, got this.
Zanny's 11.
Okay, I'm getting alkali to plan the whole thing. Go. Okay.
That was
See,
your
this
first
is
good move. That was your first good
I'm
move. Yes, I agree.
I'm a producer. No.
All right, but no, we do need a team. So what aspects of this? First off, we're
Fur
gonna need.
is gonna do the special effects.
Yes.
That is our fucking Mysterio. They're going to fuck with the cops as we're stealing Kage's wine.
How is Fur fucking with cops? Wait, what?
With beauty.
With beauty.
Projecting things on the wall.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands in the only way Fur can.
Oh my
It'll just be him and saying distraction, and it'll be it.
Okay, all right. So Fur is distracting the cops with Disney-level pyrotechnics. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
They are distracted. You've succeeded there. Okay. So now what else do we need? So we've got the cops distracted.
Okay.
We need to know where this wine cellar is. How do we deal with that one? We need somebody on the inside.
Shit. Okay.
Who do you got?
Uncle Kage.
Yep. All right. How are we going to make that work?
We're trying to steal his wine. He wants. Never mind.
No. I think you're on to something.
Memory wipe.
Memory wipe, absolutely. You know why?
Why is that?
All we need is Riesling that's at 21% alcohol, and he'll never know what hit him. He loves his Riesling. Riesling is a light, beautiful drink. It's one of the reasons he drinks that. He could drink it all day and get a nice buzz. It's perfect. But if we just added some the phone!
Hey,
we just
everybody.
added some Everclear. I'm pretty sure we could get Kage to rob his own wine with us. Hold on. All right, so person number 2 for the Kage heist. Kage. All right, I love it.
He has to be in a costume.
He has to be in a costume? Oh, yeah, we don't want him to recognize himself. So we'd have to dress him up like Zanny. But then Zanny, because they're dressed up like Zanny, you'd have to dress. Who do you want to dress up like so that Kage doesn't recognize the person that they're dressed up as so they don't recognize themselves?
The Queen.
Just
so confused.
Okay, fine. And the Queen of England.
And alive. Conspiracies exist. I was wrong. That's exactly what he would think.
Fair enough. All right. So right now we have myself, Zanny, the Queen, and Uncle Kage himself. We're kind of short on the... Oh, I just thought of one. We've got the distraction for the cops. But we don't have the distraction from Kage, because no matter how Inception level you make this plan, at some point we've got to distract the cockroach. So what distracts him most of all? Competence! Kashi, you're in! Kashi, you're going to pose as somebody who is willing to run Anthrocon. Side note, 50-50 chance you will end up running Anthrocon. It's worth it for the seller, man. The seller.
It's for the seller.
It's for the seller. All right, Kashi's in.
Awesome.
All right, Zan, what other... We have so much more of this to plan.
Well, we need Boozy to get us out if we get arrested.
Oh, that's just our all-purpose consider. When we get caught, we're calling Boozy. There's number 6. Perfect.
So he needs to be separate enough from the plan to get us out if he needs to. So
True. So I think I know what that means.
Prank call.
Never mind, I was wrong.
Prank call.
What? A prank call?
Yes.
Explain.
Prank call / I don't know. I don't want to say bomb threat, but look, we're raiding the wine. There's a lot going on.
There's so many moving pieces.
Do not do that.
There's so many moving pieces we could not have a bomb.
Yes, Mom.
What do you got?
Grandma Kage has a wonderful device that she uses. It's one of these safety things that seniors use. You push the button and it calls the police. And
That's right.
But it doesn't. It works intermittently. There are times when, as she will say, I didn't touch it. It just went off on its own. So that would be.
There's the prank call. Because Kage's not going to be free during this time. He's dressing up as Zanny and doing some weird heist thing that nobody knows about. Boozy will have to take care of Grandma Kage, gets him out of harm's way.
We get Grandma Kage in on it. There we go.
Are you kidding me, Zan? I have news for you. There is not a caper that has existed on American soil that Grandma Kage has not been a part of. Rearrange the letters in D.B. Cooper and not know how to spell at all. You know what it spells? Grandma Kage! Coincidence? I think not.
All right, who else we got?
Well, we still need the map.
I'm the map. Who's it? So, Chris can be the map.
Chris the Comedy Bun is drawing our map.
Chris is drawing the map. It'll be beautiful in crayon. Status can give us the crayons.
Give the map to
Status will have the crayons.
He doesn't do maps. He knows what he's doing.
Who?
Dragor. He works in Doom.
That's why he can't do the maps. We don't want the third dimension. Nuts to that.
Status has the crayons.
Status does have the crayons. Oh my god. All right, and finally, Zan.
Away with all this wine.
Say again?
Getaway driver.
That's right, the getaway driver had to be last. Zan, how are we?
Citrine!
No one would suspect Citrine.
You seen John Wick 4, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
You're right, Zan. It's got to be Citrine driving and you yelling instructions while still on your cell phone trying to find the proper getaway music.
That sounds about right.
Because you can't do just one thing at a time.
No. What ADHD is. You need the music to do the thing so that the music keeps you doing the thing.
Yes!
There you go. You get it.
Have you seen Baby Driver?
Yeah, there it is.
Love
Baby Driver. Yeah, totally.
Or any Guardians of the Galaxy movie?
Oh, such a good movie.
I already know the getaway song.
Which is funny because it's funny you mentioned Baby Driver. One of my favorite weird clips I have is recording Iggy I asked Iggy what he thinks the plot of Baby Driver is. And he goes on about Patrick Swayze is driving around Baby from the movie Dirty Dancing. Yeah, there you go.
Nobody puts Baby in a corner.
Iggy, you're amazing. That's all I gotta say.
Time check.
Nope. There you go.
What do we got? 5 minutes?
I don't know. I can't read the clock.
10:22.
Yes, you're right. 7 minutes? Is that how that works?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Whatever you say.
Well, it's time for questions. I got 7 minutes left. I guess that's what that means. How you doing out in the line?
I have a question.
What's your question?
Why do you have a watch if you can't read a clock?
Because it's pretty. I can read a clock.
It's the cobalt thing.
Ah! Can read a clock, but it's pretty.
I like shinies.
Look, digital time is just no fun. You know, you have to.
I agree.
You have to panic and say, "Oh shit! Look at how much time I've left."
Get a smartwatch, Half-Boat.
True. Smartwatch.
Annual.
I want that just to pay for my groceries. Honestly, it's pretty cool. And look at porn, you know, of course.
You can look at porn on watches now. The future is here. All right. No. We got to go to somebody else right over here in the back who I hit with a crayon, I think, earlier. I'm so sorry about that.
I just have to know. It's bothering me. How many gallons did you end up buying? I just have to know.
Well, I kept forgetting to unsubscribe. So like 4, 5? And it's not good lube either. That's the worst part. It got sticky right away because water-based lube is apparently like really hard to make or something. Yeah, there we go. Look at the audience.
4 to 5 bad gallons of lube.
Hey.
Look at it this way. I will say this. The slip and slide was never more fun.
Yay!
You haven't lived until you look at each other and you're like, we own a slip and slide and have so much lube. We got to kill the law just once. Just once.
Did you go skating across the floor?
That's an everyday fucking occurrence in our house. Just, here's the fun fact of the Dragget Show for the day. Vinegar wash. Hot water, basically think more like 6 parts water to 1 part vinegar. Make sure the water is hot. That's how you get lube out of hardwood floors. You know how I know this? Same as Carnegie Hall. Practice.
We still have 5 minutes left.
Over here, what do you got? A burning question. That's okay, I also have crabs. What is kombucha?
What exactly is kombucha?
Kombucha, oh my God. Look,
Exactly.
yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to give you a satisfying answer on this one, because as far as a tequila product that I truly enjoy...
Is tequila?
Hold on, am I thinking of 2 different things?
Yeah.
Which one am I thinking of? Oh, good, I made mine up. Are you talking about that tea shit?
Yeah, I think kombucha is just some weird thing. You let it in the sun for a while.
What the fuck did I drink?
God knows.
Who knows?
Oh, shit, somebody drugged me. Cool.
It happened.
No, it was you.
Love is in the air.
Usually,
Love you, baby. Love you too.
Would you like a description of kombucha?
Let's save that one for the show because we've only got a few minutes left. Tune into our show. I'll answer that for you. I'll actually look at what it is and then try to figure out what I'm thinking of, which is not tequila. I'm actually annoyed now.
Yes, you are right here.
Circling back to the getting lube out of hardwood floors, is that silicone or is that water-based?
Silicone on this. On this one, silicone. The water-based is easier.
Outstanding, thank you.
We have a lot of different kind of lubes in the house.
Did they ever send you a lube barrel with a proper pump?
No,
I don't think we ever got
No,
the
they
pump.
didn't.
I don't think we ever got the pump. Over here.
I gotta ask.
You get the pump after you get 10 lube.
5 to 10
There you
business
go.
days? Cool.
I gotta ask, in your opinion, what is the worst position to be caught in during the deed.
Wow, what is the worst position to be caught in during the deed?
The worst position?
The Ask Your Mailman is actually a great answer. I don't, you know what the worst, actually I got this one. The worst position to be caught in during the deed would be the post, because that way they just walk in and it looks like you got too lazy to do anything. You're just like, hey, what's up? Get out! I'm airing the boys. Like, I think that would be, if I'm going to get caught, I at least want them to know the prowess. I don't know.
If your parents are walking in on you, I would say the worst one would be a BJ, because like homo, it's
Fair
just,
enough.
that's just bad.
After Kashi, we're going to tell the story about who I walked in on and how. Kashi, what's your question?
Now listen to the question, Sandy. Just so you know, you can't read time. So all you need to do is look at a clock, sarcastically say, "Oh, we have plenty of time." And see if anyone agrees with you or says you're a fucking idiot.
That's some really good advice.
Yeah.
That's some really good advice. So, I used to LARP. I had gone out to one of my weekend LARPs, and while I was there, I got a little sick. So, Saturday night, LARP ended. I went home. My parents were not expecting me home till Sunday, and when I walked into the house at 1 a.m, I parked the car, walked in, and went to the fridge. The fridge, if you look to the right, looks right down the hallway with all the bedrooms, and then a door opened. That door was the door to my bedroom. And coming out of my bedroom with my comforter draped over their body was my dad, who looked down the hallway. I made like I had not seen anything. I looked into the fridge and go, "Hey, just wanted to let you know I'm home a little early from Nero. And the laundry machine is open, so I'll see you guys tomorrow." And then I went downstairs and slept, and next day I had clean sheets on my bed. So, it was a nice night. Look, I didn't have to wash my bed that week, and I'm very comfortable in my sexuality. I fucking won that day.
Well, I guess that's time. So, that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Zanny,
Yes?
before we go, what's your favorite part so far of the weekend?
I want a food truck. No.
Hold on, are we buying a food truck now?
I want a food truck. The air conditioning, honestly, so like when I come in from outside, I'm like, oh God, thank God. And there's furries in here too, sweet.
There is furries in here. Before we get going, I want to give a huge shout out to the creator of the Dragget Show. 11 years ago, they made me sit down behind a microphone because, and I quote, "You talk funny." Since then, my entire life has changed. Zanny, thank you for giving me the platform to actually do this. Zanny, I love you so much, and thanks for doing the show with me for 11 damn years now.
Thank you.
Love you, baby. All right, we need to find a place to pass them over to. We're going to find a place to pass our chat. Until next time, thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow at 5:30. Yeah, you just go ahead and find a pass. Tomorrow, 5:30, main events will be Charity Who's Line. This is a great chance not only to see some crazy improv comics in the fandom doing crazy nonsense that I planned out and they don't know about, but also a wonderful time to support our unbelievable charity that has been with us for so long and brought a snake to my panel, and that is so cool. No, we wanted to do our show. So until next time, I'm Alkali.
I'm Zanny.
Thank you very much, and good night!
Okay.
Hi, everyone. We're going to pass you somewhere.
Trying to see how to work this.
Who can I pass to? There's got to be a place for chat. There's got to be a place to chat. Claudia. Oh, good. Thanks, Gibbs.
How do I do that?
Okay, there's got to be a way to type. So you got to go to any place that we can type.
Stream engine.
There we go. That'll do it. All right, guys, we just figured it out. We're going to pass you over to Cloudy Obsession.
See you later, guys.
And if somebody in the chat, just keep going. If somebody in the chat could do us a favor, tell them we said hi. We got to jump off the moment we pass. So if you can tell them that we had to go.
There we go.
All right, here we go. And did it work?
Maybe. Did it work, you all?
Hey guys, even if it did, where are we? There it is.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, don't stop raid, but we do. Right now, there it is. Bye, everyone.
See ya. Nice.
Well done.
Thank you.
All right. Good show.
Yeah, absolutely.